If you're bashing Dr. Cornel West, you need to get off the crack pipe. In this video, we're going to break down some of the recent bashing of Dr. West, and we're going to debunk it and put it to bed and expose those haters. My name is Tim Black, and I'm the foremost supporter of Dr. West through my content for his run for the presidency in 2024. So the latest criticism that they're giving Dr. West, which is really just gaslighting, is that there is a Republican donor who gave him $3,000. $3,000 to the campaign, not to him personally, to the campaign, because he's known the donor for over X amount of years. The name of the donor is Harlan Crow. Harlan Crow. And Harlan Crow, they say, is a Republican. He also gave to Chris Christie and other Republicans last quarter or something like that. But here's the thing about it. So what? Yeah, so what? So what Dr. West took $3,000 from a Republican that gave to other Republicans. He's an anti-Trump Republican who gave to the Dr. Cornel West campaign. See, Dr. Cornel West has been a person in the world for the last 50 years. He's developed friends everywhere. Doesn't mean he agrees with them politically. Once again, it doesn't mean he agrees with them politically, but he knows a lot of people because he's not a Democrat or Republican. In fact, Dr. West has never ran as a Democrat or Republican, and as a Republican gave him money because it's Dr. West. He knows Dr. West. They're friends. The thing is, folks, do you think that this $3,300 is suddenly going to make Dr. West be a pro-Trump candidate or go softer on Trump? Because I'm really getting mixed up about what the smear is here with Dr. West. I mean, one minute you say he's too hard on Trump, then it's he's too hard on Biden. Which one is it? So he took some money from someone who gave to the campaign. Well, you want him to give it back, and for what reason? Dr. West responded to the criticism, and he put out this tweet. He says, as an independent candidate and a free black man, I accept donations within the limits of no PACs or corporate interest groups that have strings attached. I am unbought and unbossed. Despite my deep political differences with brother Harlan Crow, which is an anti-Trump Republican, I've known him in a non-political setting for some years, and I pray for his precious family. I find it hypocritical for those who highlight his $3,300 donation to my campaign but can't say a mumbling word about the PAC-driven $1 billion to support the genocidal attack in Gaza sponsored by their candidate. I'm fighting for truth, justice, and love. Onward. Hashtag truth, justice, love. Hashtag peace now. Hashtag end the genocide. That should shut it down. But of course, I got a few words to add to it. It's very weird that there are people that support Joe Biden. We know Joe Biden takes money from PACs. Instead, what they do is they reserve their disdain for Joe Biden's taking money from wherever, doing whatever, corrupt nonsense, and they go after Cornel West because Cornel West has the temerity to take $3,300 from someone he's known for several years. These people are not being honest with themselves. Listen, the reason why a person should be upset about a donation given from whoever to whatever is if you think the donation will influence the candidate. Is there anyone out there that really thinks that Dr. Cornel West will suddenly become more of a Trump supporter or will start falling in line with Republican talking points and Republican policies because he took $3,300 from Harlan Crow for his campaign? I mean, is that really what the argument is? I don't think you really believe that. I think you are smearers of Dr. Cornel West. You see an opportunity to jump in and get behind your boy Joe Biden and take a dig at Dr. West. The truth is, Joe Biden is losing in 5 of the 7 swing states that he'll need to win in order to retain the presidency. And that has nothing to do with $3,300 from Harlan. It has to do with Joe Biden and not having policies that were strong enough and not taking a strong enough stance. He's been in the arena for 2 years. He's had this opportunity as president to relieve all doubt that he's the guy, and America's very much unsure. That's really what you're mad at. You're not mad at Dr. West for taking $3,300 towards campaign. You're mad at yourself for being supportive of Joe Biden when you know he's a wobbly, unstable candidate. And that's to put it mildly. You weren't happy when Dr. Cornel West was running as a member of the People's Party. You weren't happy when he was running as a member of the Green Party. And you're not happy with him running as an independent. Just admit the truth. You've been beaching and complaining about how you can't stand our two-party system, but all along, what you couldn't stand is that your bank account was too low, and you saw a way to make money by talking about this two-party system. Because when given an opportunity to support a unfettered, untangled, uncompromising, righteous candidate, you're finding reasons not to. And that would be hilarious to me if it wasn't so sad. Yeah, it's very sad is what it is. Are you really upset about Dr. West? Because a lot of you are supporters of RFK Jr., and RFK Jr. got over half of his support, $10 million, from one GOP mega donor. One. The PAC is what? The American Values 2024? They formed just after Kennedy announced his campaign, his candidacy. So on one hand, we have Dr. Cornel West, takes $3,300 from Harlan Crow, a personal friend that he's known for years. On the other hand, we got RFK Jr. There's a super PAC helping RFK Jr., and it's got one donor that gave $10 million. And you don't want me to think that RFK Jr. is somehow compromised by this one mega donor, this Republican mega donor, but this one Republican person with $3,300 suddenly has a black man in his pocket. He got the black man on puppet strings. Sounds a little bigoted. Doesn't it? Just a little bit. You know, I'm getting the feeling that maybe some of you just don't want Dr. West to run. Dr. Cornel West is running for president, and there's nothing you can do about it, so sit back and enjoy the ride. Get comfortable. We got a presidency to win. My name is Tim Black. To support this channel, go to jointimblack.com. Donate to the Cornel West campaign at cornelwest2024.com. Don't let nobody take your cornbread. And when they say, hey, man, why are you voting for Dr. West? You tell them, it's a new day. Go West. You heard?